Alright, just a quick, sorry, I was doing a test a second ago. What's good, y'all? Um, this is the first time I've ever given, well, I've given updates on here before, but I feel like this is getting really intimate now. I think I can get a good-ass picture of my, my ball and that, which, my bad. I don't mean to be grotesque with how I approach talking about this. And this may seem like a little bit extreme, the magnitude I'm approaching this with, but I think ever since I've been on the channel, I've always stressed, transparency and yeah, just transparency. I don't mean to self-insert, but to start and to preface what I'm about to get into this video with, which it'll be relatively short, because I'm about to light up after this, I'm not gonna lie, but I just wanted to give an update that would shed light on a lot of things, subliminal or not. For anyone who's active within this community, and who has been here through a lot of the live streams and just our channel's monuments, I feel like this might sound like aggrandizing, but we've really, through the hundreds of dollars of charity or just the times that we've been here for one another, I feel like we've actually been able to manifest tangible change, even on the individual scale, which is so important in today's gestalt of bitch-ass niggas. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's either grifting or just trying to make someone feel bad or harping, and it's very insidious. I think a culture can't thrive without some kind of empathy, and we're in an epidemic of apathy. It's horrible. And I'm sorry, yo, I'm not gonna lie, before I got to this message, I've been bumping one of my favorite albums. This is by X. It's called Question Mark. And I'm gonna make this brief. And for whoever watches this, I don't know, because the updates have been little, here and there. But he starts the album with just stressing how important it is to say more by saying less. And that might intrinsically sound dichotomous, but when you actually, I think that just gives birth to this landscape where you can not coat your dialect with, a masquerade or just over-the-top words and sounding fancy, but you genuinely get a message across. So for the past week, I've been trying to figure out how to encapsulate and compress my message, but also having it be fruitful in understanding. In the past, in the background, there's been a lot of, I can't even lie to you, I thought there would be more cohesion, and I'm not going to speak on the intricacies of all that. I'm simply coming here to say that I know that in the past I've given messages like this on a personal level of how, just checking in, which I feel like breeds a parasocial aspect to this, which I hope not. I do genuinely care, and if I have the time, if you want to go to my inbox to vent about how you're feeling, which a bunch of y'all have done, and I'm so grateful to be that comforting for people from across the world even, I think for a while, even though, because I've had this, I kind of grew up on the internet, me and YouTube are the same age, which is kind of scary to think about, but I think within that, growing up in online ecosystems and all that, I've always found online communities to really be impactful to an individual's growth. And that might sound crazy, of course go outside and touch grass and all that, that's not what I'm saying, but I feel like you should always, I feel like the internet is an exchange of energy in its purest form, especially in a day and age where, traveling isn't always monetarily viable. So with this whole channel's ethos and mission, it's been stated over and over and over again, but I just want you to know that it's always going to be about perpetuating etiquette's legacy, but also creating something more. And I think, not even I think, I feel and I know that for a large amount of time within this channel, I've always seemed to ask for permission, or I've always seemed to be unsure, whether it be about myself and my capabilities, when I'm able to bring to the table, but also if what I'm doing is just, or appears just, or if people don't think I'm just doing this for clout, doing this for clout or just monetary aspect or gain. And I think it's taking me this entire New York semester of isolation, which is a great catalyst for change, but also pain and feeling like I've been lost in translation. And I realized that if niggas don't really heed what I have to say in any capacity, and I can spend so much energy trying to express myself only to be painted in a different picture, then it truly doesn't matter. Because in someone else's narrative, they hold all the power. If you're to get anything from this video, because I'm going to wrap this up in a second, I just hope that you, from even an individual standpoint, kind of conceptualize how much power you wield within your hands. Or even if, oh my God, even if you don't have or are physically disabled. Like, you still have metaphysical energy and can still create. And with creation comes evolution in its rawest, purest form. I think within that, we can really create a landscape that's beneficial to way more people, not just the 1%er, not just, the mainstream recipient, but everyone. I think I'm just, in all, I want to say and leave this message that, I'm back in the middle, I'm back in the hood where niggas don't bother me, you feel me? I'm back in my room. It's a little messy. I had my girl over for a little bit, which, oh my God, she's so great. I feel like she makes me realize how much I have to grow as a man, because to be honest, I've been a little stagnant in my growth, which this isn't about me. And I'm sorry, because I feel like over the years, it's become like a little bit of self-insertion, and I hope it doesn't come off as malaligned or just, misconstrued or whatever. But if anything, if any of my heartfelt messages have reached whoever's on the other end of this, evolution, honesty, and transparency is always at the forefront of my ethos as an individual. And I hope that this is what I can continue to bring to the table here. Now, I might not always have the answer, or I might not always be able to give a cohesive course of action. But I know in my heart, if I keep offering my energy and retrospective thought and introspective action, then the outcome will be hopefully favorable. I know there are people in the community that still love the streams and have loved the videos and have given me endless flowers on a personal level. And it's made me want to continue. And for whoever's been through this whole journey through the channel for the past like 4 or 5 years, and whoever's new, whoever's just showing, because we've been getting a lot of people in the past coming months. If we haven't met, my name is Arius, and I hope that the Joy-Con boys can do so much more in the future. And actually, I know I've said, like, we've raised endless money for Palestine during that one stream. We've raised so much for NAMI, and I could not be, I could die tomorrow, but I still, as corny as this might sound, I still couldn't be more grateful to have found a corner of the internet where people are just as crazy as me. It's been a real blessing. And of course, I've gotten some, like, I be getting demons in my inbox every day. Niggas be telling me to kill myself, but honestly, transmutation is so important. You take that energy, you take all the bullshit, right? You encapsulate it, maybe cry, maybe, scream a little bit, but then you keep it pushing, and it acts as such a potent fuel for your character and what you want to accomplish in this world. But I'm a young nigga, I'm 20. I don't know if I can give that advice yet, but hey. Anyway, there are still things that are going on that, are going to continue. And actually, I wanted to tell y'all, I want to let y'all know, we're going to be raising, I can't zoom in, fuck. I want you to hear me when I say this. We're going to try and raise money for Triforce to get him out to New York. I want to do a series of live streams, raising money for his campaign, because I feel like not only, because I don't know, y'all probably do know Triforce is, Triforce Johnson, C&D, Reggie from Nintendo, but it's also what he provides intrinsically, because he's a harbinger of the intersection of Black and especially Caribbean culture with anime. And I know that sounds dumb as fuck, but I mean, okay, by a show of hands, how many niggas in the chat can say anime positively influence their lives? And yo, actually, okay, to make that a little bit more minute, I feel like for marginalized communities, seeing Goku power up and beat the odds is so inspiring, especially in our socialist society. I mean, not socialist. I'm gonna stop rambling because I'm getting a little lost, but all that to say, I'm really passionate about bringing him out here. I have Jamaican heritage as well. And, even though I don't always fucking show it, I've been an X for my culture, but I want to come back. And that's why it's like a personal thing. I really would love Triforce to come out here. So I'll be posting updates on the socials, which are getting revamped soon, as well as the YouTube comments. And again, for everyone who's showing me grace personally, I'm someone who, if you've been on the channel for a minute, you can, even though it's outside looking in, I wear my heart on my sleeve. A nigga's lost, but I guess honesty is the first step. So, but much love. Please make sure to take care of yourself, take your time, and most importantly, enjoy yourself. Because at the end of the day, if nothing matters, all that matters is what you do. Experience and all that. And also, yo, okay, I gotta do like a vinyl record spread. I got others in the cut, but I'm gonna leave it alone. This video is long enough as it is. But yeah. See you soon.